Welcome to Story So Horror. Are you ready to dive into a world of spine-chilling tales and haunting mysteries? If my efforts bring a thrill to your nights, I'd love your support. Don't forget to subscribe and stay connected for more terrifying content that keeps you on edge all night long. Emily inherited her grandmother's house, nestled near an eerie forest. The attic held an ornate mirror. She felt watched, yet oddly comforted, until a shadow flickered within the glass. Her nights became haunted by dreams of a man with piercing eyes, James. James revealed himself as a trapped soul, whispering promises of love and devotion. Emily, enchanted by his presence, waited eagerly for him each night. But as days passed, the bond drained her. She grew pale and isolated, her world revolving around James. One stormy night, James confessed his love wasn't pure. Bound by a curse, he needed Emily to join him in his world. Before she could react, the house trembled, shadows spilled from the shattered mirror, and James's form grew monstrous, darkening the room. The house turned against her. Doors slammed shut, windows locked, and walls seemed to close in. James's whispers grew menacing. "You belong to me now," he growled. Emily could only scream in terror before she vanished, leaving the house to echo with his cruel laughter. Weeks later, townsfolk ventured into the house and found it empty, save for Emily's outline burned into the attic floorboards. The legend grew. Whispers and cries still filled the night air, mingling with the ghostly laughter of James, forever binding Emily to him. As the days passed, rumors about the house began to spread through nearby towns. People whispered of strange lights flickering in the windows at night, and some claimed they saw shadowy figures moving behind the cracked glass. A few brave souls tried to visit, but none returned. One evening, a local woman named Mara, a skeptic and amateur journalist, decided to investigate the house herself. Armed with a camera and her unwavering skepticism, she crossed the overgrown path leading to the abandoned home, unaware of the horrors that awaited. Mara entered the house, determined to uncover the truth behind the unsettling stories. She moved cautiously, her camera capturing the eerie silence and the decaying walls. But as night fell, the air grew thick with an oppressive weight, and Mara's instincts told her something was watching. As Mara explored, she noticed a strange coldness creeping into the air, and the house seemed to shift in subtle, unnatural ways. The wooden floors creaked underfoot, and the walls whispered faintly, as if the house itself were alive, feeding off her fear. Mara's flashlight flickered as she entered the attic, the place where it all began. The mirror still lay there, shattered, but something was different. The shards now seemed to pulse with a faint light, drawing her closer. She knelt down to examine them, heart pounding in her chest. As her fingers brushed the glass, a sharp chill ran through her body, and the temperature in the attic plummeted. Suddenly, the air around her grew dense, and a voice, a whisper, slithered through the darkness. "You shouldn't have come." Startled, Mara stood up, backing away from the mirror. But it was too late. A figure emerged from the shadows, a gaunt, ghostly man with eyes glowing like embers. Elias. His smile twisted, and his voice, low and menacing, echoed in the small attic. "You're not leaving." Mara tried to run, but the house seemed to close in on her, its walls shifting like a maze. She was trapped. The echo of her screams was swallowed by the oppressive silence. As the hours passed, the house grew quiet once more, with only the faint sound of footsteps following her every move.